guys, it's Riley, and today this video will be about my May favorites. Given that it is the last day of May, I figured why not show you some of my favorite things from this month. And I've got a little cheat sheet here to tell me what order to go in, because I am a loser and I write that stuff down. My first thing to show you guys is my favorite book of this month, and my favorite book of this month is Gracefully Grayson by Amy Polanski. It's a book about a male-to-female transgender child, and I say child because she's like in... I think she's going into 7th grade, or going into 8th grade in the book. And it's a very good story, and I was so attached to the character, and the way it ended was just opening it up for a sequel, and I loved it. It's such a good book. Highly recommend. Go get it on any of your sources, Kindle, whatever. Just read this book. It's a really quick read, and it is such a good book. I loved it so much. It's fairly short, so only about like 230 pages, and yeah, so check this out. My next thing is my favorite movie. Clearly I don't have that with me right now because this time it was one in theaters. My favorite movie of this month was Pitch Perfect 2. I went and saw it in theaters for my sister's birthday, and it was insane. The music was wonderful. The composition of everything was wonderful. The acting was wonderful. I mean, it was just a really, really good movie. And the one thing I remember doing while I saw that, it was in the middle of something. They said something so racist or sexist. I can't remember the comment. It was dead silent in the theater, and I just went, oh my god. And everyone heard me, and they kind of started laughing. But I could not believe they just said that. And for you people who are very hesitant to see it or are mad at the movie because of the racism and sexism, you note that they do it to everyone. That it's more of a movie making fun of that kind of stuff. They don't actually mean it in the movie. And it's... the way that they do it is funny. Well, it is intended to be funny anyway. And it's honestly just a great movie. I think if you realize that what they're intending for that to be is a joke, that they're kind of like showing how ridiculous that kind of society is. But after that, it's just funny, it's classy, except for the beginning, of course, but it's such a good movie, and I recommend y'all check it out. Alright, my next thing I also don't have with me is my favorite beverage of this month. And I think it was like a tie between two. This one is a homemade cinnamon steamer, like the kind you'd get at Starbucks. And I don't know why I didn't think of this before. One of my friends was like, hey, why don't you make some warm milk? And I was like, ew. And then I was like, I could just make it into a steamer from Starbucks. And so I did. So basically, what you do is you take milk, warm it up in a small pan on the stove, and wait till it like boils a little bit, and add cinnamon and sugar to taste. And it's literally the best thing I've ever had in my life. Alright, so my next drink is this LaCroix grapefruit sparkling water. I don't know, it's so good. I got it from Meijer, I think, and this is the first time I've ever bought it, and it's so good, and I'm addicted to it now, and yeah. Alright guys, you might notice that things are a little bit different now. It looks a little bit weird, the angle's different. That is because my camera died. So right now I'm using my vlogging camera, which sucks because that's one of those things I was going to show you. I might put a picture somewhere, and so you guys can see what the vlogging camera looks like, but either way, I'll talk about that right now. It is a Vado HD, and it's several years old, probably 5 or 6 years old, but it's definitely one of the best cameras I've ever gotten. It works well, it records well, the sound is great, and it's a video camera. It's just a little handheld video camera. The shakiness is next to non-existent with this camera, even if you're moving it around all over the place. Whereas with my Canon, it's so shaky. And this camera is just really, really cool, and it's a really good vlogging camera, so I do recommend it people who are trying to vlog. I don't know if their new ones are like this one. I don't know. But this one's really simple. Just a couple buttons and you can do anything on the camera. This month's favorite song/music video is Don't Wait by Joey Graceffa. And I am in love with it. This song has been on repeat since it came out. I have watched the music video at least twice a day. It warms my heart that he built up the confidence to do this, and I'm so proud of him. And it's just insane, and it's such a good song with such a good message, and I love it. I need more songs like this in my life. And so if I'm a songwriter too, but I can't write songs like this. So if you're a songwriter that is good at writing happy, motivating songs, you go do it, because you go Glen Coco, and I can't do it, so write them for me, please. This month's new discovery is Psychobabble with Tyler Oakley and Corey Cool. 2 days. It was 2 days. That's all it took, and I had listened to all of the episodes. That's it. 2 days. And I am obsessed with it. Like, it is literally probably the funniest thing I've ever listened to. And if you guys kind of know, like, you follow my Tumblr and Twitter and stuff like that, you know that I am kind of remotely obsessed with Tyler Oakley. I think he's hilarious, he's ingenious, he's, like, done so many good things for, like, suicide prevention with the Trevor Project and stuff like that, and I'm inspired by him. And this is just, like, 30-minute long Tyler Oakley videos, but they're not videos, so you can just listen to it and go on Tumblr at the same time on your computer and not have to worry that you're missing anything visually. And it's wonderful, and I love that. And so that is this month's main new discovery. If you also want to check out some other podcasts I'm listening to, I just this month discovered Psychobabble, Not Too Deep with Grace Helbig, and Shane and Friends. And they're all great, but Psychobabble's there. The next stuff I have for you is clothes, like my favorite clothing items that I got this month. And this will probably not be a thing in months to come because I don't get clothes very often. But this month, which you guys have seen already, is my lobster shirt. It's kind of wrinkly because I've already worn it once and I just kind of folded it up. But lobster shirt is so comfortable and it's so, I don't know, it's classy. I like it a lot. And I think it's cute and it looks good. And it looks even better when I wear it with my new khaki shorts tucked into my brown belt. I don't know. I think it's great. So I've got that there. And then also under clothing, the only reason I'm not wearing it right now is because it's like really, really warm in my room. If it was like 2 degrees cooler, I'd be wearing this because I've been wearing it nonstop since it came a couple days ago. And that would be my Moose and Squirrel Always Keep Fighting hoodie that's in like this burgundy purple type color. And I have been waiting for this for so long. This campaign is honestly one of them. The Always Keep Fighting, I have it plastered all over my room. I've got it everywhere because it's just a constant reminder that I need to always keep fighting no matter what I'm going through. And honestly, Jared, the one who started this campaign, Jared Padalecki, he just, it's hard to explain. I feel like he's like saved my life in a certain aspect of that, because he's helped me through so much with this campaign, and I couldn't say thank you enough for it. And now that Jensen is involved, it just makes me even more happy that the two of them are just working for the same cause and knowing how important it is. And I love them both. They're wonderful people, and I would say go buy the sweatshirt, but you can't because it was a limited sale. But if they decide to do another one, if you follow my Twitter and you follow my Tumblr and like my Facebook page, you will know, because I will be spewing about it. And that's that, because it'll be all over the place if they do another one. So if they do another one, I highly encourage you all, whatever you can afford, whether it's the cheapest thing or the most expensive thing or several things, and you can buy them for other people who need them and can't afford them. It'd be wonderful if you do that. I love when people do that, guys. And I'd highly encourage to get more because it goes to a great cause. A lot of the monies are going to charity from it. And I know that from Jared's first campaign, a lot of the money went to Write Love on Her Arms, which is an anti-suicide and addiction organization, and it's such a good organization, and I will link below to that, their website and all that stuff, so please go check them out. Alright, the next thing I have on here, on my list, it's gonna look really stupid when I hold it up, but it is these. And you're thinking, why do I have Easter eggs and two of them are connected together and cracked open? These are not just Easter eggs. These are molds. And I will tell you what they're for. I will also link to how to make these. And like a lot of people, I cannot afford to go to Lush. And you think, what does a guy want to do with Lush? I want some good bath bombs. That's what I want. And I cannot afford Lush bath bombs. Like, paying that much money for one bath bomb that you're going to use once, that's insane. And so what this is these ones are tiny. I have bigger ones that I recently bought this past Easter for molds. I made my own bath bombs. Okay. So there's just like instructions on how to make these, and it's so cool because if you use these Easter eggs as your template, as your like mold, it's so cool. And as you can see, this one's like very crumbly because they've been in there for a really long time. This is one of the small bath bombs. And this recipe that I use calls for 4 like extra large bath bombs, but clearly you don't have to get 4 extra large container things to use as molds. I just went with the small Easter eggs because that's all I had. But you go out and everything that you need will be at the beginning of this recipe. And like I found candle scents that I used. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Because this one smells like ocean breeze, and I also used candle dye, like wax dye, and I used food coloring to get this like light blue color, and it looks so cool in the bath, like I'm not gonna lie, and it smells great, and it's got Dead Sea salt in it, and it's really good for your skin, like it makes it really, really soft, and just, this is a yes, and I will definitely link to this recipe below because it has saved my life. My next thing is a candle. I am obsessed with candles. Like, I used to have a ton of them, but they're all almost, like, burnt down and gone. And that makes me so sad because I have no money to buy new ones. And I just found this one on Yankee Candle that is a Girl Scout cookie Samoa candle. And I'm like, hallelujah, praise Jesus. I need this candle. But this month's candle is, like, I forgot what brand it is, but it is a warm, because I took off the logo so it would look nicer. It is a warm apple pie candle. It's like a dark red, and it's like halfway burnt out right now, but oh my god, it smells so good. It doesn't even smell like apple pie per se, it smells more like warm cider, and I love, love, love that smell. And I'm just, go get yourself like a cider or a warm apple pie candle because it's the best smell in the world. And the last thing on this month's favorite video is a website. My favorite website. It has been my favorite website since the dawn of me discovering it. And that is Tumblr. Tumblr is my life. I am never off of it except for when I'm filming a video. Probably in the future when there are more of you that I'm talking to, I will be on Tumblr while I'm filming a video and doing stuff like that. But Tumblr is great. I mean, it's a good source for fun, funny things, like to connect with your people. I mean, you got people who are into the same shows as you. Like, I found the Supernatural fandom on there, and they love me, and I love them, and it's a wonderful thing, and it's just great. And then you can find people who are in the same type of music as you, and all of that, and same kind of books, and YouTubers, and gosh, what else? I have so many sub-blogs. My main blog it's not actually my main blog on my account, but it's the blog I use the most, is the Riley Kyle, TheRileyKyle.tumblr.com. Go check it out. The link will be below. That's my Tumblr. I try to post as often as I can, but the problem is that I follow so many blogs, even though my account was just deleted and I had to restart it. Long story. I still follow so many blogs. Like, it's hard to find stuff that fits the theme, I guess, of my blog and the kind of stuff that I want on that particular blog. But I try to, like, skim through tags and find things. So if you like that, go check it out. Go follow. And yeah, that's all. So thank you guys for watching my May favorites video. And please like, comment, subscribe, do all that you do, and follow me in all the links that are down below. I've got basically every social network you can imagine except for Snapchat, because I don't do that. And yeah, so check me out, watch more of my videos, subscribe if you like it, and do all that. Share me with your friends, whatever you want to do. I can't force you to do anything. And I think that's all for today, so I will catch you later. Alright, as a side note at the end of this video, I think I'm probably going to put stuff like this at the end of all my videos, because it's a very important thing, and I just want you guys to have resources. If you're feeling suicidal or like you're going to hurt yourself, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. The number is 1-800-273-8255. And that is for the United States. It is a 24/7 hotline that you can call to just talk to. Like, if you need to vent, they are there for you to vent. If you're feeling suicidal and like you're going to do something, you need to call them. Or call your nearest emergency room if you've already done something. Or 911. I mean, take responsibility and do what's best for you. But these people are great people, and they are there for... They're there for you, and just please call them if you need to. I'm not being paid to say any of this. They've not asked me to. It's just something that's so important to me that I need you guys to do. If you are feeling suicidal, if you are feeling like you are going to self-harm or do something of that nature, I need you to call them. 1-800-273-8255. And, yeah. So... thank you for watching again, and know that you're worth it. Bye.